Hello and welcome back to Real English with Real Teachers with Harry and
Charlie. Oh, different camera angle then. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode. This time we are doing another episode on Would I Lie to You? Which is what, Harry? What is Would I Lie to You?
this is a fantastic, a panel show in the UK, whereby two groups of participants try to convince the other team that they are either telling the truth or that they are lying about something. So they need to try and use their skills of deception to convince the other team that they are not lying, but a lot of the time they are lying. And we want to expose you guys to these fun panel shows that we like watching and do it in an educational way whereby you can learn some new interesting words and phrases to express yourself.
Sure, yeah. Edutaining, yeah.
That's it, yeah. Is that actually a word that people use nowadays? Is it one of those terrible Urban Dictionary words that people actually say now?
You know what? It is in the Oxford Dictionary, edutainment. Video games, television programs, or other material intended to be both educational and enjoyable. So here you go, some edutainment.
Hilarious. Do you think we can use that as a verb as well? I'm just sorry, Dad, I can't come for coffee. I'm edutaining at the moment.
Oh, that would be very suspicious. I don't know. I'm going to stick to the noun form, but you can use the verb if you like, Harry. But yes, we are here to help non-natives who are around about intermediate to advanced level through some organic conversation between two TEFL teachers of English to the foreign language learner. So yeah.
There you go, two TEFL teachers. Yeah. So welcome, guys. Lovely to see you all. Today we are talking about Would I Lie to You? We're doing this show again, and we're talking about betrayal. Betrayal. This is like the kind of subject of today. So to betray someone is to perhaps be disloyal to someone, to not show loyalty, and maybe to reveal information in a way that will be detrimental to another person. So that's to betray someone, to betray. Why are we talking about betrayal, Chaz?
Because I have my own experience of betrayal that I'm going to tell you guys. Whether it be true or not, that's for you to decide. So we're going to start by telling you an example and then coming up with some phrases and idioms that you guys can learn and apply to your everyday English, assuming that you are a betrayer or you get betrayed every day. Maybe not.
Yes. But there you go. Yeah. It would be very unfortunate if every single day you woke up and someone betrayed you, wouldn't it?
It would be, yeah. Although working with a guy called Harry might actually invite such an everyday experience. No, I'm joking. He never betrays me.
How dare you, Chaz? I'm bloody lovely to you, my friend. But maybe to get the subscribers talking straight away, because we want you to interact with us during this lesson. We don't want you to just watch me and Charlie talking gibberish. You need to interact with us. So we will ask you a question now, but also when Charlie starts to tell his truth or his lie, you need to ask him more questions to try and pull some information out of Charlie's enormous mouth.
I mean,
So isn't that so? What question could we ask to our viewers?
What, to get them starting with their own stories?
Yeah, or perhaps just to I don't know, tell us what they're up to, or if they've been betrayed this week, maybe.
Yeah, okay. So if you've got a betrayal story that's happened recently to you, we'd like to hear it. This could be either you betraying someone or someone betraying you.
Yeah. Perhaps someone's been disloyal and betrayed their girlfriend, or maybe even a lady betraying their boyfriend, because it can happen either way, can't it?
Such an equal kind of guy, aren't you? Or someone could be sold down the river. You could have been sold down the river by a friend.
Oh, okay. So what does that mean? Like, so if you sold me down the river, would that mean you are taking me to the River Thames and you're saying, I have a Harry real teacher here, £5. Who wants him?
Yeah, just a fiver. No, it would not. I like the imagination. It means to betray someone for your own gain. To give them up, to show that they are the guilty person, to be able to get a leg up, to be able to get forward within maybe a hierarchy, or to gain someone else's trust, to sell someone down the river.
Okay. So if I betrayed you, if you committed a crime, Charlie, and you told me about it, and I went to the police and I sold you down the river, that would be me betraying you.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, lovely. So you guys, maybe we could read out a couple of their hellos while they're thinking of their answers. Can you tell us of a time when you were sold down the river, or a time when you were betrayed? So a time when you were betrayed, or when someone sold you down the river.
So just writing that in the chat. It seems that some people have a stuck image, or they can't hear us. We're seeing it to be good stream on our side. If you could just let us know if it's improved, that would be useful. But yeah, so do get your comments in about being betrayed or not.
Yeah. So someone has said, Natalia said, does betray mean the same as cheating on somebody? Can it be used in the same context? Yeah, it can be used in that context. Often people, if someone is cheated on, they would say, I feel betrayed.
Yeah.
He betrayed me because they had that, that loyalty between them. And then one of them was disloyal. So absolutely, that one of the meanings of betray is to be disloyal to someone. And the other one is to reveal information that will be negative to that person. It will cause them a bad situation. Yeah,
good. Okay, should we go on to some more comments, or should we have my example?
Yeah. So, well, there's one from Gabriella, and then perhaps we could go on to yours.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, I'll share my screen.
This is one of my students, Gabriella, and she has loads of birds in her house. I can't remember how many. She's got one bird that I don't think she named the bird after me, but she happens to have the same name as me.
What the bird?
The bird, yeah. One of the birds has the same name as me.
Okay. So it says, my sister's bird has been betraying her. He wants me instead of her.
Oh dear.
So this implies that there's quite a deep understanding of this bird to both Gabriella and her sister.
Yeah. Okay, wow. So it suggests that maybe Gabriella's sister is in a relationship with the bird, and this bird is maybe looking for an upgrade. He's looking to have a relationship with the older sister. Oh dear.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, but everything correct there, would you say, Harry?
Yeah, he wants me. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good.
Yeah, pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Okay, let's see if we've got another one. So, Natalia, you answered that one. No, okay. All right. So, should we go on to my example?
Let's do it, Chaz. Let's do it.
All right. So, my example starts when I was a bit younger. The craze, Pokemon.
Yes, I do. Yeah. So, like does it involve Pokemon cards?
It does. It does. Yeah.
Okay. Brilliant.
So I was at a party. Actually, I'll keep it shorter, and then we can ask the questions, I suppose. And I'll write in craze because that's quite a good word. What does craze mean?
A craze. So a craze is something that is incredibly popular in any given time. So Pokemon was a huge craze, wasn't it? It's something that everyone wanted. Everyone wanted to collect Pokemon cards. So it was a craze, something that was really, really popular.
Exactly, exactly. And Pokemon was exactly that. It was a real craze. Were you into it?
I was into it. I didn't, because you can collect them and then you can have like wars, can't you? Kind of battles. And I didn't partake in any such battle, but I used to collect them, and I liked, having shinies, the shiny cards. And I said, "Oh, look at me! I have shiny Pokemon cards." But I didn't really take much interest in their superpowers and things like that.
Okay, yeah.
What about
Yeah,
you?
I was fairly similar, although I did take it to the next level by being invited to a Pokemon party when I was younger.
Okay, this is great. I want to hear about your Pokemon party. What did you do there? Did you dress up as a Pokemon?
No, that would be good. That would be good. But we actually took our deck of cards, our favorite cards, our best packs, and we actually did the Pokemon card game. Did you ever play it? Because it was essentially a real card game.
Yeah, no, never played it, and I don't know what the rules are at all. No.
Yeah, it's far too complicated to really go into, but it was a legitimate game, and we sat down very seriously as like 9-year-old children and competed and traded cards like you were supposed to. But yeah, so this is where my story starts, and for now to lead questions on, I was betrayed by a friend. I was betrayed by a friend because when I got home, I found that all of my shinies were missing.
Oh my God. So a shiny, is this one of the cards that shines and it's like of a higher value than the other cards? Is that what the shinies are?
Exactly. Yeah, that is a shiny. A shiny is a rare card.
Okay. And it's got a kind of reflective front of the card.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when you move it, you can see the glimmer change.
Okay, yeah, okay, lovely. Okay, so when you got home, all of your cards were gone.
All of my shiny cards were gone.
Okay, all of your shiny cards. Oh dear. Okay. Well, so do you guys have any questions for Charlie about how his shiny cards went missing, or what could have happened here? So who were you at the party with, Chad? I think we need to talk about some of the guests. Was there any suspicious characters at this party?
From what I thought, everyone was fair game. Everyone was just part of the gang.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there were 10 of us, and we all went to school together. We all saw each other every day, and supposedly looked out for one another.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
You looked out for one another.
Okay, yeah, to look out for one another.
That's a nice expression. What does that mean? If you actually, let's go back even further. To be into something, or something you said as well. So to be into Pokemon cards, what does that mean?
Yeah, I was going to bring that up actually. It means to like something. So you could say, I'm into horror films, I'm into etc. Any kind of hobby you could put at the end there. What are you into?
I'm quite into yoga.
Oh, okay. You could even say I'm into tea,
Yeah,
even though this
yeah,
is water. But yes.
yeah. So things that you like could be a hobby. It could just be your favorite beverage. Yeah, I'm into tea.
Yeah, so there we go. And the other one that we typed in was to look out for one another. This is to protect, to essentially to care for each other. Make sure that you don't get hurt by someone else outside of your group.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so you can look out for someone. Yeah, you kind of want to protect them almost. You have a kind of protective nature over your friends. So when me and Charlie go on holiday, we always look out for one another. So we'll make sure that people don't rob us. We'll make sure that we're being safe. That we are always being safe.
Yes, and that we are. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Do we have any interesting questions, or for the same sake, comments that we can help with English?
Lots of really good examples of people that are into things.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm into learning English now. Yeah. Brilliant. I'm into learning languages. Great. I've never been into fashion. Really good. Okay, so everyone really understands how to use that phrase. Well done.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Craze and hype. Do craze and hype mean the same thing? We use it in a slightly different way, don't we?
Yeah, very, very closely related.
We could say that sometimes we say there is a lot of hype about something.
Yeah, I'll write that. There is a lot of hype about something.
Yeah, so you could say, there is a lot of hype about Pokemon. There's a lot of hype about, learning English on YouTube now. There's a lot of hype about that.
Yeah, whereas you would say something is a craze, wouldn't you?
Yeah, there you go. But a craze kind of suggests that it's not going to last for very long, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely assumes that you are, it's going to come to an end.
Yeah. Kind of like a fad, maybe.
A fad, yeah, that's another good word. A fad.
Fad, F-A-D, yeah. So that's like, when you really like lots of enthusiasm for something that lots of people like, but it's short-lived. It's not something that goes on for a long time. It was a fad. So when I was a kid, I had lots of different fads. Pokemon was a fad of mine. Game Boy was a fad.
Game Boy was a fad. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So I see someone said, were there any dogs at the party? Good question. Yeah, could have been a dog that ate it. Yeah, like that classic homework remark from students. Where's your homework? Oh, my dog ate it. I'm sorry, my dog ate it.
Yeah. Well, where are your Pokemon cards? The dog ate them.
Yeah. Well, it was actually definitely not a dog, because we all got a phone call. So we found out as a group that someone had taken. So it wasn't just me. It was my friend Ross, my friend Matthew, even the host. His shiny cards were taken.
Oh, right. So it wasn't just you. How did you come about this information? Did you ring all your friends when you got home and then you all shared your stories, or did you wait until you got to school, or did you go to the police?
Oh no, I wouldn't want to sell someone down the river that much. No, that'd be a bit harsh. But I did ring my friend and I said, "Oh, I'm missing my cards. Are you missing yours?" And he said yes. And then we heard from another friend. So we heard through the grapevine that everyone else had their shinies missing.
Oh, you heard it through the grapevine.
Yeah, we've covered that before. To hear something through the grapevine, this is if you replace grapevine with gossip, that's kind of the same meaning, isn't it? You hear it through one another.
Yeah. You might hear it from another person. And if we say heard it through the grapevine, does it sometimes mean that maybe it's not to be believed, maybe?
Yeah, it's potentially not true. Yeah, it's like a rumor.
Yeah, okay. Right. Right. So, and then one other person had a question about this. What happened? How did you resolve it?
Okay, so we actually got another phone call from a very angry mother. And the mother was of a friend called Chris. I've sold him out now, haven't I? I've said his name on air. And this mother said to my mum that she had found that he had like a whole stash of shiny cards that were definitely not his. And then she confronted him and he went bright red, and she made him come round each of our houses, knock on the door and give our shinies back to us with a sincere apology to both me and my parents.
The parents as well.
Oh. Yeah, the parents as well.
Oh, that's so humiliating. That is so humiliating. I can imagine that happening. I remember when I was a kid, if I ever did something wrong, my mum would literally, like, physically take me to a place for me to either apologize or to face up to what I had done. Like the time when me and my friends drew a large pair of genitalia on the floor. And then she marched me up there, and I knew where she was taking me. And then we got there, and she was like, "What is that?" And yeah, so
did you tell her? Oh, it's a large genitalia.
Yeah. Mom. I said, well, that person has obviously got a lot of talent. That's wonderful. Wonderful pair of knackers. Yeah, so that woman sold me down the river, and she turned out to be a family friend. She sold me down the river.
Yeah. You said face off to was it just to something?
Face up, yeah, face up to something.
Face up, yeah, face up to something. And that means to what?
To face up to accept the consequences of something. Yeah. I guess, yes, you need to face up to it. Yeah, you need to just you need to accept that what you've done is wrong, and you need to confront it and deal with it. So you need to face up to it.
Yeah. What does mean that sign that Charlie's made with his fingers right away? What was I doing? Do you remember?
I don't know. Did you do something rude with your hands? I don't know. No idea.
No, I don't think I did.
No idea.
I'm now conscious of my hand behavior.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was another one that you said, Chaz, to sell someone out. So you said, I've sold my friend Chris out now. Is that similar to betraying someone?
Yeah, exactly. A betrayal of one's rules, or to sell someone out. And you can separate it, can't you?
Yeah. So I guess your Chris, he probably feels a little bit ashamed about that. And nowadays, he probably thinks, Charlie has forgiven me, but you just sold him out because you told, 100 viewers and 26,000 subscribers that he betrayed you. So you sold him out. There you go. To sell someone out.
Very good. We've got a lot of phrases there. So we should get people using these.
Absolutely.
Oh, I just saw it was this. I said a friend.
Yeah, we talked about that the other week, didn't we?
Yeah, it's useful actually to repeat. So it just means when something's not completely true. So it might be a false phrase that you've used, like he wasn't really a friend because he betrayed me, so he can't be a proper friend.
Exactly. So you said Chris, my friend. Exactly.
Yeah. And yes, people are commenting quite rightly. They are quotation marks or air quotes. Yeah.
Okay.
There
you go. So shall we ask these guys if they think it's a truth or a lie?
Sure. Yeah, let's do that. And while we wait for their answers, but yeah, do type in whether you think that was a true story or whether I've lied to you.
Was he lying to you? Was he having you on? What do you think? Think? Charlie, I'm going to say I kind of agree with this. This is a typical childhood story that I would hear, and I think it was true.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. I won't give the game away yet. I won't let the cat out of the bag until we've got a few more answers in.
I like when we say an expression. We go, that needs to be defined. To let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah. What's that mean? I'll write it in. I know you've not got room on your board, but to let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah, so it's just to reveal some kind of secret, probably by mistake or in a careless manner. So it'd be to let the cat out of the bag. So Charlie doesn't want to let the cat out of the bag just yet.
Yeah, cool. I did actually want to say, but I forgot, Harry. I was just in the local coffee shop and I met someone who I'd been emailing with, and I invited him on to watch this video, and I think he's in here because I can see a Tim Newman. So hello, Tim. Thank you for watching. I hope that your coffee is still warm. So yeah, you think it's true? You think it's true? Cool. Okay. Gabriella thinks it's true. Yeah. Okay. Eva thinks it's true. All right. I will reveal at long last that it was a complete truth. It was true. It was true.
I thought you were going to say complete lie there.
I know. I nearly had you on, didn't I?
You tricked me.
Yeah. Okay. To have someone on, last one, and then we'll get them doing an answer. To have someone on.
So to have someone on, this is to kind of deceive someone, to try and deceive someone.
Yeah, to trick, to deceive. Yeah, to trick someone.
Yeah. So in these episodes, we often, when we're lying to you, we are trying to have you on, or we are having you on. So we're lying to you. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Lovely. So here's the part of the show. Thank you for that lovely truth, by the way, Charlie. Very nicely told. And I'm glad you got your Pokemon cards back.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I went on to win many games.
I bet. I bet. Did you cry? Were there tears?
When I was rejoined with my favorite shinies, I wept a small tear for Raichu. Is the Pikachu evolved one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, no, I didn't cry. I didn't cry.
Okay. They were tears. They were tears of joy to be reunited with your Pokemon.
Yeah, tears of joy. Yeah. Okay. So let's show the people the phrases that we've collected, and get to the active part for you guys.
Okay. Right. So I've just seen a comment from Daydreamer. Repeat the story. Daydreamer, we're not going to repeat the whole story just for you, but what you can do is rewind the video and watch it all again. So what we're going to do now is get you guys using all these phrases. We've got lots here, and they're very colloquial. We use them all the time. So me and Charlie don't really plan these. We just say them because they're naturally what we say. So when you talk to a native speaker, they're going to be using idioms like this. So it's really useful to learn them. Right, so we've got to betray someone, to sell someone down the river, which is just a synonym of this. A craze, which is a short-lived popular thing in the world. For example, Pokemon was a craze. To be into someone, to be into something, which is to really like something. And interestingly, you can say to be into someone. So I can say, I'm really into her. That means I really like her or him. But I'm not a homosexual, although many subscribers want us to be. The amount of comments saying, are you and Charlie a couple? Hilarious. No. Okay, so to look out for someone, meaning to kind of have a protective nature and want to make sure someone is safe. That's to look out for someone. To hear something through the grapevine is to hear rumors or gossip. To sell someone out is to kind of give someone away. How did you define this one, Chaz?
One sec. So I was just typing it all in. Which one?
How did you define to sell someone out?
To betray. To give them up. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, to reveal who they are, right? If they've done something bad, kind of betray. Yeah. And to face up something, to accept negative consequences of something. So try and use as many of these phrases as you can, guys, in an example. Do we want to show them the story cubes or just like this?
Yeah, let's show them the story cubes. Let's whip them out.
Whip them out. You just waving to your neighbor there, Charlie?
Yes.
I love that. That happened last lesson, didn't it?
Yeah, it's an automatic reaction when someone goes like that. You're like,
yeah, it's like when someone hands you a leaflet in town or like a poster or something. I just take it.
Yeah, it's an automatic reaction, isn't it?
Yeah. I definitely don't want to read about, buy one, get 2 shots of vodka in Vogue nightclub, but I take it anyway.
You never know. You never know when you're there. Okay, so I've gone for these 3 cubes. So we've got a hot air balloon. So a hot air balloon, a caravan, and a hat. A caravan, caravan and a hat. So what's a caravan, Harry?
A caravan is a kind of mobile home that you attach to a vehicle, normally a car, and you can go on holiday with it. You can sleep maybe up to, depending on the size of the caravan, between 2 to 6 people, maybe.
I'm glad you gave a specific number there. Yes. Exactly.
You have a caravan. You have one, don't you?
I have one in my parents' garden. It's my sisters and brother-in-laws, that we might borrow one day.
Okay, yeah, I really want to use it.
I know you do. Yeah, go on a romantic getaway and be called gay again. Anyway, so a hot air balloon, caravan, and a hat. Now, there's a lot of new vocabulary, so just choose 1 or 2 phrases and try to make a story out of these 3 items using 1, 2, or 3 new phrases, because they're all quite long phrases to face up to something. They're quite long. So pick and choose your favorites and get creating. Now, we probably don't have time to wait until all of the answers come in. So if we finish before you have created your answer, then write it in the comment section of the actual replay video, you know, in a proper YouTube video, not live. It's got the comments at the bottom. So we will read them and mark them after as well. But if you're quick, then we can read them.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So you've got maybe 3 minutes or so, guys, to get these little short stories in. And yeah, as Charlie said, we will read them after the class when they're there. So get using them. And yeah, you're right, Charlie. There is a lot of vocabulary here. So you don't need to use all of it. Just use a couple of examples. Should I give a couple of examples, Chaz?
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah.
Maybe we could go back and forth and give some examples.
Okay.
I heard something through the grapevine about you and Stacey, Charlie.
Oh gosh, what did you hear? What did you hear?
I heard that you guys are getting engaged.
This is a rumor. That's not true. It's not true, Harry. It's not true.
Okay, so it was a rumor then.
It was a rumor. Yeah.
Okay.
But a rumor could be true, couldn't it?
It could be. Yeah. There's no smoke without fire.
Yeah. One for another day, Harry.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, Pokemon was a craze that I was heavily involved in. What other crazes were you into, Chaz? Do you remember any other crazes?
Yeah, scooters. Scooters was a thing. You know, the little 2-wheeled push bikes.
Yeah, I had a micro scooter. That was a massive craze, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. And micro scooter, that was the really expensive brand. So your parents treated you there. I got like a Woolworths edition and it broke within a week. But, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Woolworths, that was a great shop. That was kind of like a cheap shop that kind of sold everything, didn't it? Yeah.
It shut down. It shut down. But in Australia, it still exists.
Really?
Still going strong down under. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you said that Stacey and I are getting engaged, and it's a rumor. And I want you to tell me who told you that rumor? Who told you?
Okay. So actually, it was your mum.
Oh, you've sold her out. You've sold her out.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's perfect example of sell someone out. Yeah. Yeah, because she probably didn't want me to reveal that it was her, right?
Exactly. So if someone tells you a secret and then you tell the person who cares about that secret that they told you, then you've sold them out.
That's good. That's really good.
Okay, let's do one more, Harry, and then let's go on to a couple of things towards the end that we normally do.
Good call. Yeah, we've got a couple of stories here, so maybe we could read these.
Sure. Yeah. Let's just actually show the couple of things before we go on to that, and we'll end up reviewing some stories. Looking forward to that. So I saw a comment asking about our immersion course, and we just finished our first one, about 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, Harry.
Yeah, I don't know. Time has flown by. Yeah, it was maybe 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago.
And what did you think of it? Did you like it?
I loved it. It was so good. It was amazing. Yeah, really, really enjoyed it. It was a really interesting experience. It was intense, but a lot of fun. It was like being on holiday, but the students learned so much English every day. It was insane.
Yeah, it was really satisfying to see them using the phrases that we had taught them the day before quite fluently in the next couple of days. So we loved it. We thought it would be a bit stressful, but it ended up being like a holiday, but really, really fun. So we've decided to do quite a few more in the future. And they loved it as well, which was the main point for us to do it again. So we're thinking of doing some new ones soon, aren't we?
We are, yeah. So we're thinking one in December, and then in the new year we're going to be planning another 2, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. So if you're interested, and by the way, just to confirm or summarize, an immersion course, we spend 5 days with you, 4 nights, in a house, and we live together. We give you lessons every day, and we immerse you totally around the clock in English, in Brighton, of all places, in the south of England.
Exactly, yeah, and we go on some really amazing excursions, like trips every day as well. And they're not just any trip, they're a trip to develop your language skills. So we explore an area, for example, Brighton, and we'll give you a speaking challenge. So you have to go out and speak with native speakers in shops. You have to look at the names of shops and explain the verbs and the words that make up those things, and do various other speaking challenges. So every day there's 3 hours of lessons, formal lessons, and then in the evening we do another kind of 2 to 3 hours of fun activities that revise all the vocabulary that you have learned on that day. So by the end of the course, you've learned so much and built your confidence as a speaker.
Exactly. So if you are interested, then hop over to our website. We've got links in the description part of all our videos. But if you don't know where to get that, then just type in rewrt.com. And this is our website, so check it out. And it's in the top right, immersion course area. And just pop in your email to be on the list, to be notified of when we are ready to take on new students for our new courses. Just wanted to say one more thing before we go on to seeing your stories, that we also do Patreon videos for our Patreon supporters. So this is a support page often for YouTubers who want to grow, for any fans who want to show their support. And we've turned it into a membership site for you to get a lot more content from us every single month. So we offer group classes and more private live classes. So if you didn't get your comment read out, then you will certainly get your comment read out in the live ones within Patreon. So again, that's patreon.com, Real English with Real Teachers, but it's in the description box. All right, back to the fun stuff.
Excellent. Yeah, cool. So should we read out some of these stories that we've got? We've got quite a few, actually. That's really, really good.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so Aisha, I'm going to read your one out. I take my dad.
Should we share it as well, or?
Yeah, we can do. I was thinking we had shared for a while, so.
Okay. Oh no, we don't have to. We don't have to.
Okay, so Aisha, I take my dad's favorite hat, and he didn't know that I'd take it. So when I get out there was a caravan parked. I decided to face up and try to drive one, but my friends sail me down the river and call my dad. Okay, really, really good usage of sail me down the river. That was perfect. I'll share my screen now so that we can help you out with a couple of really improve that to make it perfect. Where would you start, Harry?
So I guess she's talking in the past here, so I'd instantly maybe change the tense, a couple of tenses. But it's really good, Aisha. So I took my dad's, so the possessive, my dad's apostrophe S, favorite hat, and he didn't know that I had taken it. He didn't know that I had taken it. So when I got out there, there was a caravan parked. So maybe there was a caravan parked.
Yeah.
I decided to face up. So face up, we need an object. So you need to face up to it. I decided to face up to it and try to drive one. To drive one of the caravans. Good. Okay. But my friend sold me down the river and called my dad. Really good. You've used all of the phrases in the right situations. All that needs to change is your use of the tenses so that we know what time you're speaking about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, really good though, because they're quite hard to put in. So congratulations. Well done.
Absolutely.
Do you want to choose another one, Harry?
Sure. Yeah. Inga Kirilova. Okay, sorry about the pronunciation's probably terrible. I heard on the grapevine that Bitcoin will have increased up to $4,500, but it wasn't official information. Okay, cool.
Wow.
What would you say about this one, Chaz?
I heard on the grapevine. I would say through, but I think we can. Do you think we can use on?
I'd always say through the grapevine.
Yeah. So, I mean, the two of us would say through. You might find someone says on, but we would suggest through. So I heard through the grapevine that Bitcoin will have increased up to, yeah, that's fine, but it wasn't official information, but it wasn't the official information, maybe an article, but generally, other than the on, it's really good.
Yeah, cool. Excelente.
Do you want to read that one on as well, or do you want another one?
Yeah, let's go down to Salma. Oh no, that's just about a caravan.
Say again?
That's not really about the phrases. Oh yeah, that one about my mum.
My mum. Where was my mum?
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, this one. Yeah. Belgica Garces. I have had my mum on many times, so she got a little angry or upset with me. So I faced up the consequences. Oh, very nice.
Good, very good. Very nice. Just add in a to, faced up to the consequences there.
Yeah, she got a little, yeah, so I faced up to the consequences. Yeah, really good.
Yeah,
really
lovely.
Good.
All right, guys, we're so pleased to see that you've created so much English today. It's amazing.
Oh, there's one funny one from Tim Newman.
Okay, this is Coffee Tim.
Coffee Tim. Hello, Coffee Tim. Lovely to meet you, Coffee Tim. I betrayed my girlfriend in the caravan. Ah, God.
All right, so we're laughing a lot there because it assumes that he cheated on his girlfriend in the caravan. Very romantic setting, Tim.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder what happened. Did he betray her romantically or in another way?
Maybe I'll be able to find out next time I go to the coffee shop.
Yeah, I hope his girlfriend doesn't watch this video.
Yeah, or maybe she'll become his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, so last thing is that we do a Skype and we reveal the winner on every live lesson. They're becoming a little less frequent, so apologies for that, but we're still doing this. So Mustafa, you have won the prize for a free Skype lesson. So Mustafa Erdem, please get in contact with us and we will sort out a voucher. Also, I think we haven't followed up on the previous one officially, so we're going to do that. I can't remember your name yet, but we'll get back in touch with you and we'll make sure you get your voucher. If you do want to enter this for next time, then there is a link in our description for the Skype prize draw. Enter your email and then you might be a lucky winner like Mustafa. Anything else, Harry?
No, I don't think so. That was really fun. I really enjoyed that. Thank you so much for coming to join us. There's been a really nice turnout and participation today. There was over 100 people at one point, which was really nice to see. So thank you so much for coming, and I hope you've enjoyed this. We do have something we want to talk about soon, which is possible immersion days. If you're a fan and you're living in London, we're going to start doing days where we come into London and we spend a whole day with you and give you lessons. So if you can't come on our 4-day immersion courses, we're going to start doing just a single day one. So that's something we would like to speak about soon.
Yeah, well reminded. Yeah, good one. So we'll be sending out some videos about that to get your opinion on things. But yeah, it's lovely to have you with us. We really, really appreciate you viewing our videos, and a little like would also go down very nicely as well. So
yes,
thank you very much. Thank you, Harry, and see you another time on Real English with Real Teachers.
Thank you, Chaz, and see you guys very soon. Give us a little like, baby.